Understanding Java can be challenging, but it doesn't have to be. Let's simplify it together, starting with the basics. In the Java universe, we have classes, objects, methods, and variables. Think of a class as a blueprint that outlines the behavior and state an object of its type will exhibit. Objects, which are instances of classes, encapsulate states and behaviors. Imagine a dog. Its states could be its color and name, and its behaviors might include wagging its tail. Methods encapsulate these behaviors. They're the places where logical operations take place. A class can contain various methods, enabling data manipulation and execution of actions. Instance variables are unique to each object. They define its state by holding assigned values. Now, let's get into the basic syntax rules in Java. First, Java is case-sensitive. Identifiers with different cases have different meanings. So, hello and hello are not the same in Java. Second, class names should start with an uppercase letter. If the class name comprises multiple words, each inner word's initial letter should also be capitalized. For example, my first Java class. Third, method names should start with a lowercase letter. If a method name has multiple words, each inner word's initial letter should be capitalized, just like class names. An example would be public void my method name. Fourth, the program file name should exactly match the class name. Save the file using the class name and append it with eJava for successful compilation. Finally, every Java program requires a main method. This is where the program execution begins. The main method looks like this: public static void main string args. Now that we've covered the basics, let's delve into our first Java program. Writing your first program can be exciting, and what better way to start than with a simple Hello World program? In Java, we begin with a public class declaration. Here, public is an access modifier, meaning our class is accessible to all. The class name, my first Java program, follows the rule of starting with an uppercase letter and matching the program file name. After the class declaration, we have our main method, the entry point of the Java program. It's a must-have for every Java program because it's where execution begins. The main method is always written as public static void main string args. Here, public means the method is accessible to all. Static suggests it doesn't need an object to call it. Void means it doesn't return anything. And main is the method name. String args is an array that stores Java command line arguments. Inside the main method, we find a single line of code: system out println hello world. This command prints the string hello world in the console. System is a built-in class that provides access to the system. Out is the output stream, and println is a method that prints the argument passed to it. Now let's bring this program to life. First, open Notepad and type out the program. Save it as myfirstjavaprogram.java to match the class name. Next, open the command prompt and navigate to the directory where you saved the Java file. Compile the code using javac myfirstjavaprogram.java. This process translates the human-readable Java code into bytecode that your machine understands. If there are no syntax errors, the command prompt will not return any messages. Finally, run the program using Java myfirstjavaprogram. This command loads and executes the Java class file. You'll then see the output, hello world, printed in the console. Congratulations, you've just run your first Java program. This simple program introduces you to the basic structure and syntax of Java, setting a solid foundation for your coding journey. From here, the world of programming is your oyster. Now that we have a basic understanding of Java, let's see how it compares with another popular language, Python. Just like Java, Python is an object-oriented language, but its simplicity and readability are often hailed as its standout features. Python syntax is designed to be easy to understand and write, which is quite different from the strict formal syntax structure of Java. Let's start with case sensitivity. Both Java and Python are case-sensitive languages. This means that hello and hello are considered different identifiers in both languages. Next, let's talk about class and method names. In Java, you've seen how class names start with an uppercase letter, while method names start with a lowercase letter. In Python, however, there's a slight twist. Both class and method names are case-sensitive, but there's no strict rule about starting with an upper or lowercase letter. The convention, though, is to use camel case for class names and lowercase with underscores for method names. Now let's take a look at the main method. In Java, every application must contain a main method that serves as the entry point for the program. In Python, there's no such requirement. A Python script can start with any function or statement, making it a bit more flexible than Java in this regard. Despite these differences, Java and Python have a lot in common. Both languages support various data types, such as integers, strings, and floats. They also both support complex programming concepts like inheritance, encapsulation, and polymorphism, making them powerful tools for software development. However, Java stands out with its robustness, versatility, and wide range of applications, from web and mobile applications to game development and beyond. Its strict syntax might be a bit challenging for beginners, but it ensures cleaner, more predictable code. On the other hand, Python's simplicity and readability make it a great choice for beginners, and for tasks like rapid prototyping and data analysis. As you can see, while there are similarities, Java and Python each have their unique features that make them stand out. We've taken our first steps in understanding Java, but our journey is far from over. As we stroll down the path of Java programming, our next adventure awaits us in the form of identifiers and variables. These are the cornerstones of any programming language, and Java is no exception. Identifiers are the names we give to elements in our program, such as classes, methods, and variables. They are the way we reference these elements as we craft our code. Variables, on the other hand, are the placeholders for data. They hold the values that we manipulate to create dynamic and interactive programs. In our next video, we will explore these concepts in detail, shedding light on how they interplay to form the basis of our Java programs. We will learn how to name our identifiers, how to declare and initialize our variables, and how to use them in our code. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll delve deeper into the fascinating world of Java programming.